Yang 16 is really fun. It's going to throw you, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to do it together, and don't bother about people next to you, okay? Just don't look at them. We're going to try to do it. Of course, you're going to be watching, and you're also going to be listening as to what are the elements that help us with this movement, okay? What are the elements or foundations or principles that we've talked about this morning that is being applied, okay? So that's a kind of a tricky discipline type task, because you're going to have to pull your mind to really use your brain besides watching to try to follow the movement, okay? It's okay, we need a challenge, all right? So we're moving to the left, so watch your location, okay? Growing through our spine, dropping down like a rag doll, lining up our points, thinking good thoughts, tongue on our palate, and chin slightly down. We're at 50-50. Commencing form, we're going to shift our left weight to our right, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, open, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, rotate to the side of your, to the front of your hip, your thigh, elevate both hands to your shoulder, take a deep breath. Drop your shoulders, flex your knees. Round your left hand to a ball on a T stance, bring it in. This you should feel a little relaxed because your shoulders are down. You're on a T stance with fully 90% on the right foot. You're going to step out, you're going to move your hands, you're going to split your hands to part the wild horse's mane by going up the mane of the horse in front of you. You're in good Tai Chi posture, making sure that the arrow in the back is not locked, making sure that the hands can be drawn tip to tip with a diagonal. Your knee is not beyond your toe on the front. You're going to shift your weight to the back and sit down. When you sit down, back foot is flexed, the front foot is on its heel to give it all its weight to create an insubstantial on the front. We're twisting out on our left or insubstantial heel. We're centering with a ball. We're coming out again with our right heel, and we're going to part the wild horse's mane for 2 times. Getting a good stretch, making sure the shoulders are dropped. We're taking a half step with our toe of our left or back foot, and we're going to hold the ball for better balance. We're going to spin the ball so that our left hand rises above our shoulder and we are able to watch it. At the same time, we're shifting our weight to our left foot. Here we go. Spin the ball, drop down on your heel, watch the left hand go up, then point out with your heel your right foot. Oh, sorry, right toe. This is white crane spreads its wings. So when right crane spreads its wings, we have a counterbalance. The left hand is up higher than our head. Our baby finger slices through the right shoulder blade, and our weight is on the left or back foot. Our right hand is now at the same position away from our hips, holding yet another ball. Weight on the back. We're going to bisect, bring the top hand, drop the front foot to its heel, flatten it down, bisect, cut your body in half to the dantian, swirl back as if you're going to brush your knee parallel and higher, and lift up the front foot, place it on its heel, set it up correctly, and here's your brushing of your knee or your magic bow stance. We're going to do another one. Sit back on the back foot, pivot out to the right, shift your weight. This time we don't hold our ball, but we're in a big prime optimal position by having our parallel and higher hand. We're glancing at the backhand, multitasking to bring our heel down, our hand to our ear, hand down, turning our hips and waist to brush our knee. Optimal position. Gonna sit back, sit down, and instead of doing another brush knee, we're going to pretend we're doing it, but we're going to fist our right hand, bring it up as the other hand goes down, counterbalancing. Our heel comes out and we deflect to the right. We bring it in and parry and come out to punch. We're in the optimal position. No one can push us down. We then use our left palm from our elbow to strip the guy away from us. Both palms are open, and we're going to roll back and sit down. Turn our palms so now they're facing out and push forward. Listen carefully. We're going to pivot on our right or back foot, and we're going to then pivot on our left or front foot, but we're not going to fall. How are we going to do that? Got to think it through, and you're going to have to use your upper body. So we're going to alleviate the weight of our back foot to put it on its heel as we turn and shift your weight, hook the backhand, insubstantial T, and come out on an L and provide a single whip. Wow. So we see that the principles have to be in play. Next, we're going to take a half step, and we're going to swirl that right hand, and we're going to shift our weight to the back foot, and we're going to come out to play our lute. Okay, and don't worry, because this is a beginner's class, and my emphasis is not on movements. It's incorporating principles. Drop the front foot, flatten it, and leave your left hand in the center of your body while the right hand rises up higher as you glance at it. We are set up for repulsing of the monkey. So we're leading with our toes, so you're pointing to your big toe now. Weight on the back, all together to multitask. Lift up, ear, toe, spin on the axle, meet in the center, pivot, and slide back. Extend to the front. One more. Center, glance at the back, toe on your toe, lift up, toe, heel, meet, slide. Pivot the left foot, the front foot. Come onto the toe of your back foot. You're in an upside down position. The right hand palm is up to the ceiling. The left hand is cupped on your dantian. You're going to kick out with your right heel and reposition to a correct ball. Firm down on the right, drill down, come out with your left, turn the ball up to the forehead, push out as if a maiden is using her weaving loom to move her shuttlecock. Sit back, sit down. That's a shifting of the weight. Turn that left heel, pivot in, hold your ball, bring it in. Out with your right heel, turn the ball to right hand to the forehead, turn your hips and waist. She shuttles on her right. We're going to take our left foot and put it on a half step to the back on our toe, using our left hand to come down to the bottom of the seat and multitask. Bring one hand up, Then join it with the right hand, then bring up your right foot, come out on the right heel, start in the middle, flash arms. Sit back, pivot, cup. This is 12 o'clock. We want to get out to the 9 o'clock. How do we do that? Use your left heel and pivot out to 9. Close your feet, shift your weight, 12 o'clock. Out to 3 o'clock, 2 things happen. Flip the hands, open the feet. Getting into optimal position. Close the feet. Is that right? Maybe not. Hold your ball. We only do cloud hands 2 times. We're going to ward off our opponent. We're still in good Tai Chi posture. We're coming out with our right heel and we're pushing by using our forearm. Optimal position. Turn our hips and waist to grasp the bird's tail. As we use your hips and waist to look back, contact, turn again and push the energy through our body, separate our hands and roll back and sit down and spiral up and in a nice bow stance. Twist step, spin on your axle, shift your weight, hold your ball, ground down, out L, move the ball, forearm your opponent, optimal position. Turn hips and waist, reposition hands, use your hips and waist to turn to look back, contact, turn at the hips and waist to push the energy through, separate your hands and roll back and sit down, weight down, then spiral up, then forward. We're going to close our form. Sit back, sit down, twist on the left, twist on the right, twist on the right. Embrace the tiger with the right hand in the inside, move the foot over, rotate your hands so that both palms are facing you. Push the tiger closer to you, then push him away. Separate your hands, drop your shoulders, don't do anything with your hands, flex your knees. Gravity brings you down to now. Shift your weight to close your form. Okay, so very good. I think that we have to not take for granted that it's important to know the 16 movements. It's more beneficial and more practical that you know how you can use your body. So yes, it's not easy, but yet you have the experience or the beginning of something that you can learn more from. And that's the stuff that's important. I think we should change our mindset to realize that Tai Chi is only the thing out there that we use to learn more about ourselves. But the most important thing is to learn about ourselves and how we can efficiently use our body in the best way to stay safe and stay strong, okay? We're not looking for martial arts power, but we're looking for strength and conditioning. So this is what Tai Chi can give you. I want to say it's for health, but it's something more than just health. Already we know that it's for socializing, but it's also for a better mindset, okay? Learning about our environment, learning about ourselves, accepting others, accepting differences, and seeing the world in a better light. So good job. It's my journey to get out of my box and teach it in a way that I feel that is important.